Okay guys, so this is week one. We're looking at the mount position now. Again, mount's probably one of the most valuable positions in jiu-jitsu, even in MMA. For instance, if it was MMA, if Carl makes a punch, just make this bro. I mean, from here, when I posture up, Carl can't hit me, but I can hit him. Okay, in jiu-jitsu it's the same, all nice submissions. Okay, because I'm putting weight in them. But we're going to look at first drill is just mount maintenance, because there's no point in knowing submissions from here if you can't stay on top. So first three things I want to be looking at is I'm going to tuck. Most people will have their legs are bent like so. I mean, if Carl's lying flat with his legs flat and tries to bridge, he's got no real way of getting me off. So he's probably always going to have his feet bent, which is a good idea. Okay, I can really bridge. So what I want to do is I'm going to tuck my feet so they're underneath his butt. Okay, that's one. Two, I'm pinching with my knees. Okay, so I'm stopping Carl from swimming his elbows inside. I don't want his elbows inside my knees. And three, I never want to be sitting on him, because if I'm sitting on him, if you have Carl, okay, it means I'm posting. Okay, so I always want to have space. I don't want my hips on Carl. So it's just kind of like, remember when we were playing close guard? It's the same concepts. When I was here, and Carl was always pulling forward with his knees, which we looked at. When he pulls forward, I lift my hips. Okay, just that little movement. And it's the same when I play the mount position. Okay? So, feet underneath the butt, pinch my knees, and I lift my hips. So I think of Carl as a chair. I don't want to be sitting on him. Okay, so we're going to look at the ways someone who doesn't know jiu-jitsu is going to get you off. Because, I mean, you're going to be rolling with all types. Again, there's no point in learning how to deal with people trying to do upa and elbow knee. We need to learn about, the big strong guy that doesn't know jiu-jitsu, and it's just a common thing. When you get to this position, they will try to push you off. So the first thing he might do is he might start pushing at my knees, and he pushes at my knees. He's trying to push me off. Okay. So switch positions. So from here, how do I get him off without doing jiu-jitsu? I can start pushing at his knees here. Okay, to try and push him off. Or, just hands on that. I can put my hands on his hips and start pushing this way. Or, I can start to try and push him backwards this way. Or, I can push him to the side. Okay, so we're going to deal with ways of stopping that. So, feet underneath the butt, pinch my knees together, lift my hips. Okay. So if Carl starts pushing here, all I'm going to do is make a thumbless grip, a monkey grip. Go under the wrist, pull it up, and I fill that space with my knee. Again, he pushes, so it's a thumbless grip, come underneath, I pull it straight up, and I fill that space with my knee. So I'm constantly tucking, squeezing, and lifting my hips. Okay, secondly, if he starts pushing with his hands on my hips, try to push me off this way, okay, which can happen. All the weight's on my knees, so I need to make sure that I can put the weight on my hips. So from here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my feet together. I'm going to widen my knees. Okay, and from here, I'm nearly going to skydive on them like this. Okay, see the way my knees are off the mat, all the weight's on my hips. Okay, now I'm not grapevining, which is common. So I touch the soles of my feet together, just underneath his butt. But I don't reach all my legs the whole way through like that, because if Carl kicks his leg through, he can escape that position and he's got his leg to the outside. So again, he puts his hand on my hips, I wrap my feet underneath, and I just touch the soles of my feet together. The weight's on my knees, so all I want to do is project my hips forward, so I'm actually lifting my knees off the mat. And from here, if he really tries to push hard, I can even put the head. Okay, thirdly, he starts pushing on my chest to push me back. When I'm playing this mount position, I tuck my feet, I pinch my knees, my hips is up, but I never want to be sitting straight back, because Carl can push me straight back, okay? I just want a slight angle, about 5 or 10 degrees. That's all I want there. Not so much that if Carl takes his hands away, I fall over. Just a slight angle, and all I'm going to do is, we'll just use one hand, all I'm going to do is turn my shoulder. So from here, when he's trying to push me back, I turn my shoulder. So again, this one, I turn my shoulder, and I can use this to set up all kinds of head and arm choke, position, which we'll be looking at in later weeks. If he's using two hands to push me off, I can turn my shoulder and just swim inside. Turn my shoulder, swim inside again. Push, swim. Or, lastly, if he pushes on my chest or my lats and tries to push me sideways, just single leg tie and post. Okay, single leg tie and post. Come back. I want to make sure that I don't post close to his body or close to his head, because the second my shoulder passes the line of my hand, I'm going. Okay. The last thing he might do is he might turn. And if I'm pinching my knees and Carl turns onto his side or his back, I'm going to lose that position too. So anytime he turns, and again it's more in MMA and stuff, if I start to punch and he turn, I just widen my knees and go with him. Okay, so back again. So again, it's a feel thing. You can't see it visually too much, but when I'm pinching with my knees, I feel Carl turning, I'll widen my knees and base with my hands. Okay, so quick recap. Again, from here I pinch my knees, feet underneath his butt, and I sit up so there's space underneath, and I'm leaning slightly forward. He starts pushing at my knees, cup, and I can fill that space. So as he pushes here, I can slide my knee up even higher, feet tucked underneath. Okay? Pushing at the hips, widen my knees, feet touch, and I can skydive. Okay? Starts pushing at my chest, just turn the shoulder. Okay, use one hand here, just turn my shoulder. I can spear that down. It's two hands, turn my shoulder, swim inside. Or he starts pushing, single leg tie. Single leg tie, turns, just goes. So Carl will just feed me anything he wants, any sort of grip, any push. Okay, swim inside. Eventually, we'll show you how to put it all together. Okay, so let's drill, guys.